Hi. It's 7 o'clock on a Wednesday. We've swapped things up a bit again. Woo. Sue went out and took photos, and I rearranged.
I'm back to everything. Oh, everywhere.
And my hair is just up because I've been really warm while I've been moving stuff around. So we brought our island back. I brought the island back.
You did.
Because I find sitting to be very frustrating during the shows.
Whereas I love it. Hang on a minute. Okay.
It makes me feel all tied up. All tied up. Did we just get raided? I felt like there's just suddenly a whole bunch of people that just like streamed in. Or is everybody just pouring in because the status went out?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm pulling it up on my laptop or my.
We've had a very busy day today.
Yes.
I'm a little poop today.
Yeah. So today we did something fun. Monday, we had another reseller message us, saying that she's putting her house on the market this next week. Photographer comes on Friday.
It's not me.
Mm-mm. And did she want us, or did we want to buy up all of her stash? Kind of sight unseen.
Pretty much, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she sent us pictures of mostly a garage full of totes.
Stacks of totes.
Stacks of the black and yellow totes. Just stacks and stacks of black and yellow totes. And she used to be in Linen and Rust, so I kind of knew what her style was.
Yeah.
And I asked her if she'd, pop open some of the totes and take some pictures of what's in them. And I said we would buy them out. And so we came with a 20-foot truck that I thought was going to be too big.
It was only a 15-foot truck.
Oh, was it only a 15? Okay.
I didn't get too big.
And we filled every square inch of that.
Yeah. We did a good job packing that puppy.
Like every little nook and cranny. I
gotta sit down because that's what I do.
We have a big U-Haul in the driveway.
And it's full.
And it's completely full.
We did get an Ethan Allen
two big pieces of furniture.
Yeah, a china cabinet.
Yeah, is that a china cabinet?
Big old china cabinet.
Good evening. And you had a good show today.
There was the big old etagere.
Yep. Another really nice piece.
And in lamps galore.
So many good lamps.
Holy Moses, there was some antique lamps.
So many good lamps.
I gotta clean them puppies up.
Yeah. So we're gonna be having some shows because I don't want all the stuff in storage.
I don't even know what's in the boxes.
Yeah, we really don't know what's in the boxes.
So
it'll be a mystery. So look for next week us to have a bunch of pop-ups that are gonna be mystery box.
Little bits and boxes from that there.
Like we'll just bring home some totes and go through a bunch of totes every night or something. We're still in the dining room, but we've moved all of the storage racks, not all of the storage racks, a bunch of the storage racks to the dining room against the back wall.
Because we thought it might be easier.
So
we'll see.
You might be able to see see what's in stock a little better.
We might be able to see what's in stock.
We might be able to see what's in stock a little better.
Definitely more lighting in here. So that's helpful. The lighting in here.
Better lighting?
No, the lighting in here is better than the lighting
in there. So I have a bunch of things pulled. We'll start with those. I don't have hardly anything listed. We're just gonna.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance. I've been busy and way busy.
And for those of you who've been with us for a while, you know that we were Vintage Bee Design. And since we changed the name, which we had to do for legal purposes, which Sue doesn't really like me talking about, but our show numbers are definitely down. So if y'all don't mind sharing,
give a share.
We would really appreciate it. And also, if you are, if you do shows and you wouldn't mind us piggybacking off and rating into us, in the next couple weeks off of a show, let us know and we will schedule a show after your show is done. I know Western Grace has been very thoughtful to do that for us. Just so we can get our numbers back up, because there's been people who've messaged us on Facebook because we're verified on Facebook. It's been hard to change the name on Facebook. So there have been people who've messaged saying, "Did you block me?" We didn't block you. We didn't block you. We didn't block anybody. We just we changed the name, and if you weren't on the show where we discussed it, then you missed out.
Today is
home decor
things, not clean ones. I'll tell you that much.
Not necessarily clean. And that lady Leah, thanks for the follow. And I just saw somebody else, but I didn't catch the name in time. So thank you guys for the follows. We do appreciate. All right, so this is gonna be a nice heavy thick glass with a stopper, nice thick glass, with a nice lid, full of sea sponges. They're really more like bath sponges, but who's rating? Who just rated? Mama Hen's Antique with a party of 41. Holy moly cowazoti. Thank you so much. If you are not following Mama Hen's Antiques, you need to do that. So I'm gonna make sure. I think I already, but I am gonna make sure that I am. I am already.
I gotta follow you.
We appreciate that. So we're gonna start off with a givey then. Givey, 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 givey. All right, and I do have those
following. How did I not follow them before? Thank you so much.
This is what we're gonna do as a givey. This is a candle, kind of a floral scent, and with a lovely topper. So we're going to do this as a lovely givey from Mama Hen's Antiques. Raid, thank you so, so much. We do really appreciate it. All right, where did my givvies go? All right, so let's get that givey going. All right, givey going, and it's going to be this candle with the lovely rose topper. Get in the givey, get in the givey.
Givey, givey, givey.
All right, so back to where we were. We're going to have this lovely jar with the sponges. You could use these if you like to do sponge painting. There, nice, nice texture shape. So anyway, it does have a tape where the lid was taped closed at the thrift store, and I haven't had a chance to clean that up yet, so I do apologize, but it'll come right clean. All right, and it is a running. Running. That was weird that you and I did that at the same time.
We're highly trained. Highly trained.
Lisa Beck, thank you so much for the follow.
I like this little rose.
If I missed anybody, I apologize. I was looking down. My dog has fleas is winning, and I love that name. Mackenzie Green, thanks for the follow. Carla PFL, thanks for the follow.
My dog has fleas. Sounds like a racehorse.
It does kind of. And my dog has fleas. Thank you for your first purchase with
Welcome
us.
to us. Whoop, whoop. We got you, man. We got you.
All right, we have a lovely Ray Dunn coffee mug. Be positive. See, don't I have more energy standing up than sitting down?
Look, I have no energy.
Well, you've been taking photos all day. That's highly understandable.
All day.
Highly understandable.
The photos were the nice part of the day.
That's true.
Oh,
all
I
right.
need some coffee in the morning.
Great on coffee mug. And Sierra, thanks for the follow.
I think that thing holds about a pint. I'm not sure.
Big coffee, big coffee.
I could go for a good
all right, and then we're moving on from that.
I like coffee.
All right, cute little cottagecore teapot. So it is pretty dainty. I had a measuring tape. Where'd it go? Here it is. All right, it is about 6.5 inches wide by about 4.5 inches tall. Symphony is the maker's mark, but it does have the florals on both sides.
Well, that's just handy.
So just a pretty little sitting on a book kind of thing. I don't think it's pretty petite to actually use for coffee or tea.
Well, if you just want the 1 or 2 cups, that's plenty.
But it's awfully cute. Sitting on a shelf. All right, moving on. We have a pair of silver-plated candlesticks. These are Sheridan, right? Yep, Sheridan. So there is the markings. Don't forget to get in the givvies, guys. You're getting
a little givey.
You're getting a pair of these for one money. And yes, this is the givey, is the candle with this lovely rose topper. That is the givey.
It smells pretty darn good.
Rhonda in the house.
6 a.m.
We did a morning show on Tuesday, so we are happy to schedule a morning show.
We did one. Yeah, we started at 10:30, so we could probably get up earlier. I mean, Be a little bit of a ragamuffin, but that's all right.
Jessica, thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, just PM us like what time you usually end and what day, and we will schedule it.
So back.
Thanks for your purchase.
These will clean up really nice.
All right, this is a little planter. This is how much it used to sell for in our booth. We've sold a bunch of them, but we're kind of sold out on them. So we usually we would sell them on market actually, and we probably have sold hundreds of these, but we have a few left. Sant Cassie, thanks for the follow.
It's amazing what you find when you move your shelves around.
It really is. So it's a cute little planter, great for a succulent. It is just under 3 inches tall. Just the name change. A lot of people haven't been able to locate us because they're looking for vintage bee, and I'm trying to spend more time, which has been tough. Like if I'm in the car trying to get in the shows and watch people and comment on people that we know, and then we're like, "Oh, we didn't know you changed your name."
Yeah, we did.
So annoying.
Purpose spot, Becky.
John,
Thank you, Becky.
All right, we have this is Juicy Couture coffee mug, Instagram. If you need some nice coffee in the morning. Hey, love.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
Suze, thanks for the follow. Whoop, whoop.
And the winner is
Melandy.
Well,
Congratulations on your Givey, Melandy. Yes, we did change our name, Gracefully Vintage. Rhonda says hi. For legal reasons, we had to do it. Sue doesn't like me talking about it, so I won't. But yes. And
I got you.
And okay, so this is Girl Boss Fuel coffee mug. We are doing shows every day this week through Sunday in order to, you're very welcome, Melandy, in order to get out there and make sure people know that we had to change our name and find us again. We had some people message out thinking that we blocked them. They wanted to know what they did. It's like, nothing, I promise. Okay, I'm getting ready to, no, I was going to do a newsletter on Monday, I think. Trying to do that. I have 2 of this exact bunny left. 1, 2 of these bunnies. We're getting ready to pack away all of the bunnies and Easter decor.
Springtime is
so I thought I'd run these before we do, in case anybody's interested.
Springtime is lovely all year round. If you can get it.
Yes, Gracefully Vintage. It's been a little rough. Trying to let everybody know. So we are trying to get out there.
We're still
yeah, absolutely. Yes. Out and about. Mita, thank you for your first purchase. All right, here is the other bunny. It's exactly the same, which I don't think I gave the measurement on. I apologize. It is just over 8 inches tall.
I didn't say it, but thank you for your first purchase.
Jay Noggs is giving that new bee love. I was trying to watch Repurposed by Becky do the build a vignette, and then we got to where we were going, and I had to get out of the car, so I didn't get to see the build the vignette. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out how y'all do that. And Melandy takes this one. See, don't I have more energy standing? I think I do.
I think you might have been drinking some coffee or something today when I wasn't around. You have those energy drinks now, don't you?
No.
What the heck?
Oh, I mean, I did get those liquid IVs, but I haven't had one today. All right, Sue picked this out in thrifting the other day. You might have seen it on our Facebook reel. And our Facebook is still Vintage Bee Design because I haven't been able to change it yet. It does have a marking on the bottom, which is made in Brazil.
Because, elephants, Brazil, they go together.
There you go. She figured out when you got your first package with the new name. Well, that probably helps.
Well, I'm glad you're receiving packages.
Yeah, Cozy Cottage. I don't know how they do it. I'm gonna have to try to find one and watch. I got some stuff to do some glass dome, to make some glass domes. I have one that I want to put a ribbon on, but I think it's really pretty. And look, it's got I haven't cleaned it, but it's got one of those knobs. So I'll go ahead and run it, but I was gonna put a pretty ribbon or something on it. But since I just grabbed it, I'll show it to you guys. You are correct, out and about.
How did you ever guess that?
So this has, and that's a glowy knob too, if I'm not mistaken.
Another coffee it is. That's right. Stop scaring the dog, man.
Yep, it is a glowy knob.
Get them all barky barky.
Glowy, glowy knob. I just thought a pretty ribbon right there.
Squirrels at the bottom, I'm just saying. Where's it, bunny lady? We got you. Oh my goodness, this thing's got fluffle inside.
And Jennifer, thanks for the follow. All right, this is one of those, dare I say, potheads.
Well, now you probably got
Ding.
ding.
All right, I'm going to show it with, I'm going to take this down, actually. Rearrange for half a second. I'm going to show it with the lemongrass half sphere in it. Look, she's got like, she can have like a little fluff fest there. But this is, so it's a planter pot, right? And this is the lemongrass half sphere. Those are in the bite now. I also just ordered some more greenery, and we're going to do a wholesale greenery show. I can't remember which day that is, but it is booked. It is in the shows. So be sure, this doesn't come with the greenery. I'm just showing it that way.
Okay, now popcorn would be kind of cute.
Popcorn would be fun, but you're just going to hold that between your knees to eat it. I don't think it's a big enough serving of popcorn for me.
Crying out loud.
And Lisa RS, thank you so much for your first purchase. And so you know too, the size differential,
Painting her would be nice.
if you don't like her pink. We have another one. The other half sphere, the baby's grass, is much bigger than this one.
Yes,
it
it
is
is.
giant. So if we need to have Sue go grab one of those, I will.
So where's the rice cooker?
It should be in that cabinet.
I know.
All right, this is a pretty little teapot. No markings underneath, but obviously I forgot to take off the thrifting tag and grab that off.
This one?
All right. And it has a pretty little banding there. It is a lovely little teapot.
Perfect.
There's a lid. There it works.
Alright. I'm not losing my.
Mine.
All right. Simon says, thanks for the follow. Pretty little teapot. Is it Japanese? I don't know. It doesn't have any markings. No markings. And Rhonda takes this one.
Rhonda loves her teapot.
All right, here is an. I want to show you another greenery shoe. Oh, that's too big for that. Okay. This is a beautiful Italian bone china. Ignore the dogs. Thank you. So beautiful bone china. Look at that handle. It's so pretty. A 4,000-pound box. So y'all can see it.
Books are a little heavy.
And this china is very delicate. You can't really see it on camera, but the light is actually passing through.
If you want your tree to look like it's glowing, there you go. It's a beautiful pattern.
So Italian little teacup.
I just don't think of the Italians for teacups, but
Once before store. Thanks for the follow.
I guess they do have their teacups.
Thanks everybody who's joining us. We appreciate you. All right, gonna pass on that. All right, so let me show you some of the size differential in some of the greenery. So this is the seed head. Try to show it to you in something so you can kind of get an idea. All right. So this is the seed head. It looks really nice in like gravy boats and things like that. Small bowls. Okay. Nice boxwood look about it. So this is the seedwood half spear or seed head. This is the lemongrass. You can see it's much fluffier, right? Yeah, and if you are a reseller, we do sell 6-packs. I mean, or if you just want a lot. But they sell really well out of boots. And then this is how the baby's grass comes. But once you start fluffing it out, like literally just stick your fingers in there and start pushing it around and fluffing it out, then it's giant. And I haven't even, it still has more that it can fluff up. So like literally I have to pull it back here for you to see it all. Okay. So if you want a big one, like for a big batter bowl kind of thing to stick it in there to give people different ideas on how to display their pretty bowls, this is a great one. I also use these if I have a Pyrex bowl set, I'll put one of these between each bowl to rise them and to have a little bit of decoration. So these are in the buy it now also. Okay, this is I remember you told me. I know it's
for the sweating of your
wine,
right?
Yeah.
Your sweaty wine bottle.
So your sweaty wine bottle. It's got wood at the bottom, green on the base, so it doesn't scratch your table. So it's like a coaster for your wine.
There you go, a wine bottle coaster.
Wine bottle coaster.
And who doesn't need to keep their wine from leaving rings all over the house?
That's right.
And Rhonda scooped that one up.
All right. Thanks so much. All right. Sue just grabbed these. So since she's got them up here, they are owl bookends. Owly bookends.
Ooh.
Who gives a hoot? Thanks for that information out and about. Where'd my show go?
Oh, you're losing it.
I am losing it. And Cozy Cottage takes these.
Awesome.
I'm so bad with bells. Bells are really hard for me.
I think it's the way the bells are made.
All right. This one, does it have a ring of fire? No, I do not see any glowing. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. You have this one in here. All right. Red ruby. I'm just going to run it by weight. All right. I think this is Avon. I just spin. I'm not good at the back and forth. My bells always spin.
Spin your bells.
Spin my bells. So for those of you who usually get your canvases from us, I tried a new supplier this week. I know that the tariffs are supposed to change, but here's the thing: is tariffs have gone down to 30%. They were 149% for China, and now they've gone down to 30%, which I'm not sure if that's actually taken yet. But that doesn't include de minimis purchases. And the de minimis purchases are where you're buying less than An individual item is less than $800.
Individual order or
Individual item.
Huh.
And it's coming directly to the consumer from a shop. So the de minimis purchases are still 30%, not, I'm sorry, 50%, which is better than 149, but they are not as low as. So yeah.
What?
I am working on getting more canvases. I did order a few. They are higher priced, but we'll see how they do. Yes, you are exactly right, out and about. But also, like I said, it's the de minimis are still, which is how we buy from the smaller retailers coming directly to us, that we're not buying, like we're not Kirkland's buying containers, right? We're a small business buying a small quantity of products. So it's subject to, mailable. It's subject to the de minimis tax. And the de minimis tariff is now at 50% instead of 149. It is better, but it's still like if I bought $100 worth of stuff, I'd pay an additional $50 in tariffs. All right, this is a beautiful crystal acorn. No chips, no cracks. Really gorgeous. So the price of the canvas is I ordered a few, not a lot, to see if y'all still want them at the little bit higher price.
I'm thinking since it's clear, I think Skittles would probably be best.
Skittles, you think on this one?
Not color in there because I mean it's got the prisms anyway when the sun hits it, so it's a bowl full of rainbows.
Bowl full of rainbows. I like it. I like it. Out and about saying M&Ms. Dawn is saying pecans. I like pecans in an acorn bowl. That one fills me with joy.
But not almond joy.
But not almond joy because I don't like coconuts.
But sometimes you feel like a nut.
All right, this is just a lovely tulip. Yes, I agree, candy corn. I was thinking candy corn, but I didn't want to say it because I was thinking.
There's so many haters of the candy corn.
Yes. Well, not only that, but it's a little early. But this is a lovely tulip glass vase. Cozy Cottage says nope.
Dang, Melinda got that for a steal.
Such a steal.
Good job.
Dina's in here begging for mushrooms.
Well,
that's hilarious. I love candy corns and I love to eat them by the color. So I chomp off that little white piece. And then, go to the yellow and then finally the orange. And we're moving on that. Yeah, and then I have to eat the little tiny stem off the pumpkin before I eat it too. All right, here is a cute little watering can. It's a little goose. Not food safe, origin China, made for retail. That's what it says on the bottom. I know, it's a weird thing. It's kind of like I like my Peeps stale. 5.5 inches by just under 8 inches. Cute little watering can. It'd be really cute, the little succulent right there. Maybe some ivy. You will never eat a peep.
I like that. That's cute. Water my plants with a little duck spit.
That's funny.
What's wrong with the poor little peeps, man?
I like the peeps. It's funny because I always had peeps as bunnies, and she always had them as chicks. And so we would discuss.
Who was that? Rhonda scoops up the little duck.
We would discuss that. We would have a conversation about peeps, but we were talking about two different things. All right, this is sterling.
Because bunnies don't go peep and ducks do.
Oh, this is Sheffield silverplate. So Sheffield. Rhonda, looks like you're going to get a steal of a deal on this one.
I'm glad I went and bought a bunch of bubbles yesterday.
No kidding. Hey, Rhonda. All right, this is going to be a partner to this. This is also Sheffield. Look, because we're up here, I get my turntable back.
A pre-bid on a piggy.
Oh, okay, thank you. I will grab that little piggy. just saw him. Where did I see him earlier?
Oh, the pieces look that way, didn't I?
I don't think it's up on this shelf. It was on that. Oh, here it is. He's right here. And looks like. Oh, and thank you whoever just ordered something on Shopify as well. And little baby piggy. He's so cute for your printer trays. He's so adorable. Little baby piggy. He is 2.5 inches long by about 1.25 inches. And he's running.
I was thinking that tea looked more like an Edwardian style. But, you know, what?
I just didn't have a lot of detail to be Edwardian.
Edwardian's very not detailed.
Little cute piggy. And Melandy takes it.
Scooping up the little piggy. It's adorable.
All right. I know you guys have been asking us for these. I've got 2 of them tonight. So that's the feet. And if you don't know, what would you use that for? Well, generally, we're seeing people use them. Well, this book is a little bit big, but as book holders on a shelf to keep your books standing up straight. Just as cute decor. All right. So this is number 1. And this one is from handle to handle, 17 inches. The inside is 12.5 by 8.
How dare you outrun us at an estate sale? What the heck?
Rude.
Listen, I found a new video person to watch on our YouTubes.
He's local.
He's a local guy that does all the sales. I don't think we've ever run into him.
Not ever. Now somebody's got to ask his name, and I'm gonna have to try to remember.
That wasn't our idea. Who was it? That was Watson Donna?
This?
Yeah.
I've seen it on Pinterest a bunch of times, but yes.
Watson Donna came up with that
See, I
one.
knew they were gonna ask his name.
What was his name? He's thrifty.
Nifty Thrifty.
Nifty Thrifty.
And
Red. We got you. Nifty Thrifty.
And here is number 2. Love the handles on this one. And there's the cute little feet. All right, so this one is handle to handle. It is 16.5 inches. Inside to inside, it is 12.5 by just over 8. I do have the casserole dish and the lid for one of these 2. Probably for both. They're about the same size. If y'all want me to run that.
I think the lid doesn't have a knob on it.
That one does. Yes, it does.
Does it?
Yep. And the other one did too. The knob's over there. It just wasn't attached when I ran it. All right. So it's running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Nifty Thrifty?
Yeah, because the last few shows he's been up in Ohio. He's been up in was it Iowa?
I don't think he ever sold on Whatnot that I'm aware of.
I don't know, but I've seen him all over. He's been all over Florida. Who was that? Dawn got that one? Dawn, we got you.
All right. We have a brass horseshoe. Not horseshoe. Shoehorn. Wow. Okay, Melissa. Brass shoehorn. I just thought it was interesting. Like one of his recent ones, he went to Great American. So it was funny when
did he go to Great American?
He did. So it was just interesting because like we were there the other day and we're like, oh yeah. So I'm just gonna give you guys an idea of some other stuff we might have in the bite now. I saw somebody else was shopping. I think it was Redhead that was shopping. So this is our Antheal pedestal. And this one is 8.5 inches tall. It's chippy and super cute. think it runs for 15 maybe. And I just wanted to show you how cute it looks with the baby's grass. That's the baby's grass, and this is the lemon's grass. So you can get an idea of the size. Of course, it works with candle rings and candles as well. But those are in the buy it now.
You two been running around the backyard.
Let's run another giddy. Should we?
Give it away, give it away.
All right, I have a cute little notepad. You could put a little rabbit in there. All right. Notepad Gibby is running.
There you go. Jot down all your little notes. That's a perfect size if you'd like to do the live auctions. We'll go in there and write down what lot number you want.
All right, so this is a little, probably jam jar, honey jar maybe.
Yeah.
No markings. Cute basket weave pattern though.
Does it glow though? Did we determine that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, baby.
Does it? Hit that light then and all. There you go. It is glowing green, if y'all can see it.
She's got that pretty little color going on.
So that means it is manganese glass. Thanks, Marlene, or Marletta. Marletta. Thanks.
Bye.
Brain freeze, sorry. And starting at $4.
It's got a little place for your little spoon. Somewhere I might have some more silver spoons. I'll just throw one in there. I don't know. Where are my silver spoons?
In the drawers. Little jam container. And like we said, if you missed it, it does glow green.
Yeah. All right, I gotta find you a spoon.
All right, this doesn't have any markings on it. It is silver plate. It got dropped at the shop, I guess, and somebody had put the lid on super, super tight. So it does pop on.
It's tight.
Now it fits super tight.
If you have something important you want to keep from little hands,
yeah, if you want to use it for sugar, I assure you, no little bugs will get in that.
Hey, you want to know what we're having for dinner tonight?
What are we having for dinner?
5 thighs. Da-dunts. Instead of 5 guys, 5 thighs.
Wow, that was rough.
Wow. Okay.
Chicken thighs with sauteed mushrooms and asparagus over rice.
There we go. Dinner menu has been set.
Okay, Roses and Cozy Cottage gave you an LOL and a laughy face.
There you go. There you go.
Somebody out there gets you, man.
Somebody appreciates my humor.
Sharon says she's on her way for dinner.
So hopefully you made enough.
Rhonda said she'll be on a plane. Sharon, thanks for the follow. And Cozy Cottage takes it. Only because she felt bad. Yeah, that was a pretty bad joke.
That was a pretty bad joke. But
all right.
You do.
This does not have any markings, but I'm pretty sure it's Napco. But I can't verify it. It is all white with some gold trim except for on her face where she appears to be applying some powder.
Definitely has that Napco look.
I do not believe there are any callouts on it. No chips, no cracks, no tallywhacks. I think they miss watching you cook dinner, though, you know, in the background. Roses, thanks for the follow. All right, moving on.
All right, this poor little hat wearing.
This is a little blooming veal creamer. It makes a cute little vase, in my opinion. So you want to put some little flowers in there. I think it's awfully cute in that cottage core vibe. Dawn, thanks for helping out there.
She's on it, man. She's better than me. She might need to be a mod.
I have modded her previously. There we go.
All right, we've got a party coming over now. I'll have to crack open the booze cabinet.
All right, moving on from that.
There we go.
All right, this is a old funnel. It's a little misshapen, shall we say?
It's well used.
There's all kinds of cute things you can use that for.
She has been modded.
It has been modded.
Dean's like, hey, the table got taller.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. It might be a little harder for Dean to get up here. Zoe, why are you looking at my legs? Oh,
he
but
figured
not impossible for him to get up here. Let's moving on. All right, here is another little Ray Dunn coffee mug. I'm just showing that coffee mugs do not have to just be coffee mugs. They are cute home decor.
And they're not necessarily your pencil holders.
That's right. So Ray Dunn. And Gibby, the pool chick takes the Gibby.
All right, we'll have to write some notes to you.
All right. FOMO's moving on. The fear of missed out, man. All right, pretty little teapot. It has a lattice pattern and then some beautiful flowers. This is Teleflora, vintage Teleflora. Who doesn't need a notepad?
Everybody needs a notepad.
Running, running, running. And if we run out of things from the shelves, we could just go to the trailer and open it up and grab some boxes. All right, moving on. I think I'll put that in the booth tomorrow. All right, so this is a little whale salt and pepper shaker. It has never been used. Has stoppers. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Just a little whale.
A whale of a tail.
Whale of tail. Little whale salt and pepper shakers. Very unique.
What we got?
And we're going to move on from that, but I'm looking for this little item that Sue just handed me because I know it was in inventory.
Was it? I don't know.
But I did not see it, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, here is a pretty little brass bowl. It needs to go up even taller.
A wee little bowl.
Yeah, absolutely. We have over 150 items in the buy it now, including lots of great greenery. I think we have 5 upcoming shows scheduled. So be sure to bookmark our other shows. We have a show tomorrow is a DIY night. All right, this is just a cute little pocketbook with the flamingo. We do have IOD in stock also. So there will be IOD by the page tomorrow night. Save that for Gibby.
That thing needs a back and a half.
This is a little resin 3D Highland cow. He is tiny. 2.5 inches by 2 inches. Little resin 3D printed Highland cow. Who do you know that loves Highland cows? I'm not gonna. That needs too much.
We definitely have some IOD for tomorrow.
Look, I boxed it up.
Very low.
All right, here is a lovely blue and white. It's not Delft. It's a Norwegian little vessel.
Meh.
Mm.
Meh. Like a little cow.
Sake holder. Okay, good to know. And
Norwegian sake?
and here is the this is the Harpeth berries bush, in case you want to know. And the candle ring looks very much like this as well. Yeah, this is the Harpeth berry. Yeah. And so this is the Harpeth berry candle ring. So these are also in the vine now. All right, we have a pretty little daisy fruit basket, vintage.
Are these you already run these?
I haven't run those yet. And Crazy Bunny Lady takes this one. All right, I have two of these. These would be such great salad bowls. Felt like these glow, but I'm not sure if they do or not. No, I don't think so. But one of them glowed, but we might have sold the other one. All right, so these are vintage pressed glass, probably depression glass. I have two identical ones. So if you need salad bowls or fruit bowls, these are really lovely.
Whoa.
Thanks, Dawn. All right, we're gonna get both of these back on the shelf.
Mushrooms. See, now that's something I would do.
What?
Make mushrooms out of
Make mushrooms out of them, yes. All right, this is a beautiful little tea light holder. So you've got your base and you've got your cup. Really pretty, definitely lead glass.
It's a very heavy piece of lead.
Very heavy piece of lead crystal, yes.
It's very pretty though. It's almost like a fairy light without being a fairy light.
I think this could also look pretty as a cloche, but obviously it's pretty in its current state. And Melandy takes it. Nice buy on that. All right, Sue lately has been obsessed with vintage juicers.
That's awesome.
They are, they're really pretty. So this is a lovely one. And just so everybody knows,
Lower.
just so everybody knows, we do combine shipping and try to save you where we can.
We're here to save you.
Barno Loma, thanks for the follow. I'm gonna pass on that. Thanks for looking at it. All right, this is some lusterware. Beautiful teapot set. All right, so a little dusty. It was down on the floor of the back room. So nice piece. And then, so this is your teapot. And then you have your creamer and your sugar. So it is 100% intact. I don't think there's any chips or cracks on it. Think there's any damage?
It wasn't the last time I looked it over.
Yeah, I don't see any damage.
I just think it's pretty.
See if there's maker's mark.
So fancy.
So we have hand painted, made in Japan on the bottom. Pretty little lusterware teapot set. Nice compact design. Dean is over there now sitting. So
Yay.
it is slightly more convenient. It is great for green tea.
Ooh, I like green tea.
And looks like Wolchek is taking that.
Wolchek is taking that one.
Sue's gonna have so much fun. In case you have other tea lovers out there, here are 2 strainers. They are not vintage, but they are cute little tea strainers. They will fit nicely on the rim of your coffee cups or teacups. In case you like to use leaf tea, both for one money.
Don't do any of the stencils tonight.
Stencils are tomorrow.
I know they're tomorrow. I'm asking if you want to do them tonight.
Oh, we'll see. Anatiques, thanks for the follow. All right, we have this lovely strawberry jar. It is just about 9.5 inches tall.
Gotta do some swapping out back.
And Meg, if I had friends, your name is Crack Me Up.
So,
It smells great. Looks like Red Thread Vintage is taking this one. Sure.
I'm just grabbing stuff.
We got plenty of stuff behind us.
Saw it all the other day. Did it not?
No, a lot of people are not that shit.
Okay.
All right, we have a C. Ball blue ball jar with its lid. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. All right, a C, blue, a ball jar.
It is pretty color. It's much more blue in person than it is on.
Yeah, it is really blue. It's the camera that's kind of washing it out. It's everything you expect in a blue ball jar. Dawn, looks like you're going to get this at a steal of a deal.
And she's going to go on whoop whoop.
All right, Dawn, congratulations. That was really awesome. All right, here is an old Stein salt and or pepper shaker. Still has a stopper.
Could be a sugar shaker. Could
Could
be
be
a
a
spice shaker. We don't know.
It could be any kind of shaker you want it to be.
Doesn't need to be tied into one thing.
It's pretty big to be sugar to be salt. So yeah, it could definitely be your Parmesan cheese shaker. I don't know. Probably wouldn't be good for the Italian red peppers because they wouldn't come out of the hole.
True.
Here is a pretty little dish, like a shell with flowers. This is Prestige. We actually had one of these before, and somebody bought it, but it got broken in packing. So that got refunded. So we got another one if that person is here.
Which one was it? I broke one out?
No, I broke one.
Oh. I break so much stuff these days. I'm losing my mind.
All right, this is a little English teacup dish, which is called something. Saucer, there we go. I cannot read that. Minton's, England. So there is this is so pretty. It's very delicate and beautiful. Lots of great stains and crazing. No chips or cracks except for the crazing. I'm 100% sure this is ironstone.
It's too skinny to be ironstone.
Just bone china.
Looks like bone china.
Looks like we're keeping it, whatever it is. All right, this is a Thomas Kincaid collector's plate.
Don't go into the light.
There we go. New camera setup. Forgot to plug in the charger.
I didn't even think about it.
And this sucks down the juice.
Yes, I do.
All right. And you too can be a whatnotter. All right, here is another cute little plant pot. Little puppy dog.
Woof.
And this is about 3.5 inches tall. We used to sell these for about $15.
They're just adorable.
They are.
All the little critters we had.
All right, moving on. All right, this is a Believe coffee mug. It is from Christian Gifts. It is an Orange Park at Winton and Rust. Oh, Dean, no.
Dude, what the heck?
Dean just almost knocked the camera over.
Dean. He's like, but you're here. I want my pets.
Yes, at Linen and Rust in Orange Park.
Come on, Bob.
We are the back booth. Gotta go all the way to the back of the store.
But there's snacks back there.
There are snacks. You can help yourself to a nice cold soda, some snackages.
Is even a coffee hole maker back there?
It is on Roosevelt, just south of Moose Haven.
It's right next to City Hall.
Dean.
Dude, seriously.
All right, I have two. We'll do these for one money. I have two 6-inch saucers / bread and butter plates. These are both Spode.
Go to what?
Spode what?
Supposed to be good.
So we have two 6-inch left. So we'll do them 2 for 1 money. I don't see any damage on either of them.
Well, if you're gonna come by the booth, come on by. We're gonna be there pretty much all day after tomorrow. We tend to be there almost every day, it seems like.
So you're going to get 2 for 1 money. Spode. I know, Cool Chick, you bought most of these before, didn't you?
I need more.
They're beautiful. This is the Centurion pattern. Two for 1 money. And BJ Hunt makes their first purchase with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, BJ, for joining us today.
This is a 7.25-inch Spode Centurion plate.
Dude,
I only have 1 left. Watson, Donna, look at you being on it for the new B love. Sorry, couldn't type and talk at the same time. And Pool Chick is showing, and Jane Hogs is showing.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Dawn.
I can't even see my phone to know what's going on, so.
Tina's sitting right in front of her phone. And Pool Chick takes it. He does sort of find his way. All right, we're going to do these 2 for 1 money. These are both hand painted. These are Golden Crown from Bavaria, Germany. There is your seal. We have a pear with some plums and raspberries. And then a peach with some raspberries and cherries. So thank you. So we're going to do 2 for 1 money. They are hand painted, I believe. Oh no, that might be transferware. They're transferware.
Are they?
They're transferware. They're not hand painted.
I thought they were hand painted. Are you sure?
Yeah, you can from the angle you can see. So, but they're still beautiful. 2 for 1 money.
This new logo is cute, isn't it?
And look, we're not selling the pets anymore. All right. Those are fun. All right, this is Nico. I know that this is the same label that is. Thanks, babe. You're literally 4 feet away from us, 5 feet away from us.
So I can't talk to you anymore.
These always have had a ironstone label on them. So you'll see another company makes these and they are called ironstone. And they're the exact same patent. And they feel exactly the same, but very pretty print.
Crazy like crazy.
Phrasing like crazy. Hey, babe, would you mind getting a refill on my tea since you're right there?
Certainly.
Rhonda needs you to pick her up at the airport so that she can get here for dinner.
Okay.
All right, we have a bunch of these. So if you want us to run more, we can. This one's filthy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my shirt.
What I got, man? What I got?
These are Portuguese cabbage plates. They are your salad plates. But there's your Portugal. These are beautiful. Thank you. These are beautiful Portuguese pottery. These are the ones that everybody's always looking for. And we do have more. I think we have 10 of them. There's some at the shop, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and that reminds me, on Friday, we are doing a live auction, a live whatnot from our booth. So that is, if you want to come shop our booth, that's when you get to do that. This is Selb Bavaria, same company that makes. That is my china.
What's your China doing over here?
I don't know the answer to that,
Well, then I better stop selling it.
but that is my china.
All right, I'm moving it. You don't want to buy our China?
Like, wait a minute. All right, so I thought this is really pretty. It had some really crazy flowers in it, and I haven't gotten the flower stuff out yet. No markings on the bottom, but it is a really beautiful vessel.
Does that include that big plate too?
No. And this is 10 inches. It was probably on the bottom of the hutch. It does look a lot like the iodine paint in this. Yeah, I thought the shape was really pretty. It had hideous flowers in it, but I think that the jar itself is really beautiful. Looks like Pool Chick is agreeing with me. I thought that's the same. That's the same pattern as my pot. Wait. And Pool Chick takes it.
All right, I'll swap you.
All right, this one is. Yes, I thought so. This is the white granite pattern. It is Homer Laughlin, which is considered American ironstone. It's a beautiful platter. It is. Oh, unlocked bronze. Pool Chick unlocked bronze. And it is 16.5 inches. It is absolutely stunning. And there is your Homer Laughlin. I don't know if I showed that. No chips, no cracks, no damage. Some of the gold is wearing off, but you expect that to happen over time if it's actually used.
Somebody gets a little too heavy-handed on their scrubbing.
There we go. Homer Laughlin.
Dinner's making me hungry.
Ironstone. Oh, great. Now we're going to have a hangry Sue.
I haven't eaten much today. I don't know if you noticed.
I mean, I was
There
with
was
you.
no time to eat.
There was no time to eat today. We won't stay on as late as usual. Okay. And Dawn's Designs got a steal of a deal on that one.
Whoop, whoop. She's gonna serve up a nice meal on there. All right, Dean, give me my pan.
And she unlocks bronze. All right, this is an Ainsley English bone china in the Henley pattern. Hang on a second.
What?
Here's that other plate. They're not the same pattern, I don't think, but I just would like to be sure. A little teeny tiny plate, a little teeny tiny bone china.
This one?
Yeah, no, definitely not. Okay. It's definitely not. Okay, I just wanted to be sure. No, she won't be happy to ship that, but
No, wait. We learned a new trick today when we emptied out that house.
oh, that's true.
She packs with yoga mats.
She cuts up yoga mats. She picks up the yoga mats for $2, $3, and then cuts them up to wrap these heavy.
Y'all are
things.
gonna get some yoga mat parts and pieces. Pieces and parts of yoga mats. What doesn't like that?
You're not going to torture them with peanuts?
No peanuts.
All right, I do have 2 of these. They are heavy glowers. I know we thought that was a good idea. Where'd my glow stick go? Glow stick, Dean, is it under you?
Got a pin.
Oh, there it is. It's just hiding. Oh,
Dude.
let me hit the light. No, I can't get it from here.
You want me to get
It
this?
locked me in. There we go.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that one glowed.
Pretty glower. I've got 2 of these.
Really?
Look how gorgeous that is. They came from Pontevedra and a private estate sale.
Wow.
They are vintage for sure. So beautiful, beautiful. I love the honeycomb on it. All right, we're going to pass. Those will end up in the booth.
Want this big old heavy monster?
Oh, yeah. We're in that. This is a beautiful picture. I believe it to be modern, not vintage, though it looks vintage.
Well, Dean got a whiff of chicken.
Very pretty.
There you go. It is iced tea season.
It is. It's true. Real
Lemonade.
TG, welcome in. Welcome in.
Lemonade, iced tea, all the good drinks.
And as a reminder, tomorrow is our DIY show.
It is tomorrow.
And we do. Carol, thanks for the follow. And we do have IOD in the house. So pretty little arrangement. I've left a few pieces on the table too.
Okay.
Sounds like John's watching La Vida Loca.
Let's do match.
Or rather, La Vida Loca.
Did you have your? What's the dirty one?
I don't know.
They match. They're a pair.
All right, here is a beautiful, I don't know what that's called, but I love it. It looks like a peacock. I want to see your peacock. Katy Perry, if you're not familiar. Not just completely being weird, although I am usually weird. But you can see how pretty the seed head half sphere fits in something this size. And the seed heads are in the buy now. It is really pretty. Emma Landy takes a good buy on that one.
I'm glad it's finding a home. I love that piece.
All right, this is a gorgeous, heavy lead crystal ashtray. But how pretty would it be for your paintbrushes to do like watercolors or something like that? Really beautiful. Very heavy. All right, moving on. All right, we have a nice painted tray. It's wooden. Has a, I don't know if it's IOD or Prima, probably Prima. It is 17 3/4 inches by 14 inches by, well, almost 2 inches.
Well, we got pressed glass.
Oh yeah, we got pressed glass. I got some here right in front of me.
Tonight it's all of the clear variety. I don't think we have anything other than clear. I love the pressed glass.
The chicken does smell good.
Didn't it though?
And Carol, thank you for your first purchase with us. I know.
Thank you,
I
Karen.
might end up getting hangry tonight.
We were so happy you found us tonight, and I'm glad you appreciate Melissa's hard work. She did all that.
No, that one was Heather.
No way.
That one was Heather.
Well, I'll be doggone.
All right, I have a set of 6. I had to figure out how many there were. And the beautiful poppy pressed glass pieces. These are 8 inches. Beautiful, beautiful poppy plates. Set of 6. Gorgeousness, gorgeousness.
I feel like this needs to sit on a candy dish.
All right, moving on to next. This is an Anchor Hawking Tree of Life.
That's totally fair. Show on the weekend. Don't look up there. Don't look up there.
Stop looking up there. I'm going to re-show these since we have somebody that likes pressed glass in the house. I have 2 of these. If you want me to run them together, I am happy to. They are gorgeous salad bowls / fruit bowls, maybe. These are, I have a pair of them.
Well, these are all.
These are 10.5 inches. We can still run them, but
Ouch, ouch.
beautiful, beautiful pattern.
Funny bone, not so funny.
Funny bone, not so funny. Sometimes, yes.
I love crystal.
I do too. It is still hard to sell. But when you sell it, you can get good prices. All right, I'm going to show this set. I haven't taken the tag off yet. I wasn't necessarily planning on running it, but I will. So I'm going to run these individually. I don't think they're actually made to go together, but they do happen to fit together. So if you are looking for a set. So this is a lovely divided tray. I haven't had a chance to clean it. I'm sorry. With a beautiful sunflower pattern. I don't know, check it. No.
Oh, bummer.
So lovely divided tray, 4 sections. And there is a silver tray that happens to fit into nicely. I do not believe that they go together, but they certainly could. Beautiful pressed glass sunflower tray. I'm always looking for pieces that do fit into the silver. But okay, and then here is the beautiful tray. It has the lattice work in it. It is 15 inches in diameter.
Do we have a maker on there? You know, I don't know the makers.
Oneida.
Oh, Nida. Oneida, Oneida, Oneida.
All right.
Yeah, you want this?
Yeah. All right. Here is a lovely little candy dish. Roses. It's got the lid and the base.
It's all about keeping your M&Ms secure.
All about that base, about that base. And here is a lovely bowl. By the way, we do have a lot of pressed glass in right now, so you can also check that out. This bowl is
Probably in the bag.
7.5 inches.
As I keep grabbing from that shelf.
Ironically, it's in a twice. No chips, no cracks. Oh, that's not true. I see one right there.
Dude! Who's getting into trouble?
Here is a very heavyweight. I don't know if it's black. Pitcher. I think it's crystal, actually.
That is crystal.
Very, very pretty.
Could use a good bath, but it's got all that sparkle and color to it. So if you want to whoop up some martinis.
You know, I don't think I've ever had a martini.
Oh my gosh. Next cruise.
Who here likes martinis, and what kind do you like? Just a regular martini? I don't like olives.
Not a regular martini. Chocolate martinis are good. Well, thank you.
Did John make those one year for Christmas, didn't he?
Martinis?
John, didn't you make martinis one year for Christmas?
What?
Didn't you make martinis one year for Christmas?
They did. Martinis.
Peppermint martinis.
So this is Hall.
Those.
This is Hall pottery.
I don't know what that one would be used for. I think it might be a little sugar vessel or something. It's not the soup one because I got a soup one.
Trying to find it. There it is. Hall.
Yeah, oh man, it used to be the thing.
Well, Don, thanks for trying to catch up there. We'll run through a few more things and then we'll show some greenery off. Little bean pot, yeah.
Could be like a bean pot. Bean pot for one?
And Carol takes that.
Way to go.
All right, and here is another little piece of Hall.
Well, that one is definitely for your soups.
Same color and pattern. I mean, if green is a pattern.
I was writing her name down as bean pot.
That's funny.
I'm a dumbass.
So another cute little Hall piece. Again, matches the last one. No chips, no cracks.
This is a set of Hall I wish we had all the pieces for.
It is.
I really like
the color. Yeah. Oh, I'll run this one for you. Sign off of that. And Carol takes it in and locks bronze. All right, so this will be our last piece of home decor for now anyway. This is a big pedestal serving dish. Silver plated, of course. And I don't know who makes it. It does look an awful lot like the Sheridan pieces we showed earlier. Probably came from the same house, but and I get this Lazy Susan to stand still so we can spin this Lazy Susan. We could do dueling Lazy Susan.
It's dusty.
All right, and it's running. So it is a Lazy Susan divided tray. And it does spin quite nicely. And Rhonda takes that great deal on that. All right.
Look at her giving it away, man. Giving it away.
I'm gonna roll with that. Was a pretty darn good meal. If I can say so myself.